Welcome back, fellow nostalgia seekers. In our last video, we peeled back the perfect facade of the Cleaver family and uncovered 10 strange and surprising facts about Leave It to Beaver. From a shocking car accident to a hidden phobia of fame, we learned that behind the scenes, this show was anything but a simple sitcom. Now it's time to dive even deeper. We're continuing our countdown with 10 more facts that will leave you speechless. Did you know the cast members weren't allowed to watch the show they were in? Or that one of the show's biggest stars was also its secret mastermind? Get ready to have your mind blown as we uncover the final and most unbelievable secrets of this classic American show. 10. Jerry Mathers wore a Boy Scout uniform to his audition. Jerry Mathers got his role in the most innocent and fateful way. He auditioned for Leave It to Beaver wearing a Boy Scout uniform, but he wasn't trying to impress anyone. He had a troop meeting right after the audition and just wanted it to end quickly so he could go. His sincerity and genuine innocence made the casting directors realize that no one else could be Beaver. This wasn't his first time in front of the camera, though. At just 2.5 years old, he was discovered by a store employee. He soon appeared in commercials and films. By the time he started school, he had already been in 7 major and minor films. He was a familiar face to audiences long before he became Beaver Cleaver. 9. June Cleaver wore pearls to conceal flaws. June Cleaver was the perfect American mom. Her hair was always immaculate, her dress was spotless, and she always wore a pearl necklace. But Barbara Billingsley, the actress who played her, didn't wear those pearls just to look fancy. She admitted that her neck had a hollow spot, a small indentation that created an awkward shadow on camera. The pearls were her tool to hide that flaw. But once audiences got used to seeing her with them, the producers made the pearl necklace a mandatory trademark. June had to wear them even while cooking or cleaning. And the pearls weren't the only thing. Barbara was also required to wear high heels every day. The reason? The boys on the show were getting taller and the TV mom couldn't appear dwarfed by them. The pearls hid flaws, the heels maintained authority. Every small detail was calculated to create the impeccable June Cleaver. 8. No one knew where the Cleaver family lived. For over half a century, a mystery has puzzled even the most devoted fans. Where exactly did the Cleaver family live? All the show ever revealed was the town name, Mayfield. A familiar yet completely vague name. It was an imaginary town that any American viewer could see themselves in. But fans followed every single clue. Wally once mentioned his school band performed in Madison, Wisconsin. The family mentioned going to see the Green Bay Packers. Yet some researchers pointed out that exterior shots were filmed in Skokie, Illinois. The mystery only deepened when some episodes hinted at Ohio. It said the producers deliberately altered street signs to prevent viewers from pinpointing Mayfield's true location. The mystery was never meant to have a definitive answer. 7. Many original cast members returned for a spin-off. In 1983, a family reunion that seemed impossible came to be. Still, the Beaver brought the original cast back to the screen after more than 2 decades. Jerry Mathers was no longer the innocent little boy. He was now a father, guiding a new generation. Barbara Billingsley returned as June, Tony Dow as Wally, and even Ken Osmond as the mischievous Eddie Haskell. Their return brought a wave of nostalgia for millions. But the reunion also carried a shadow of tragedy. Hugh Beaumont, the perfect Ward Cleaver, had passed away just 1 year before the spin-off premiered. The production team dedicated the opening episode to him, a tribute affirming that Ward's spirit still watched over the Cleaver family in every frame. 6. Some lines were cut if considered too funny. Here's a fact you won't believe. There was a strict rule on set that if a line made the entire crew laugh too loudly, it would be cut from the script immediately. The producers didn't want the show to become a loud comedy. Instead, their goal was to create soft, gentle smiles, a subtle humor that felt like the quiet breath of everyday family life. They wanted viewers to smile because they saw themselves in the situation, not because of a joke. 5. Tony Dow was the perfect choice for Wally. Tony Dow embodied the ideal older brother of the 1950s. But few people know he had little acting experience before landing the role of Wally. He only attended an open audition and never expected to be chosen. But his athletic skills and natural confidence impressed the producers. He faced immense pressure to maintain the image of the perfect older brother. Yet, through sheer talent and effort, he succeeded and left a lasting impression on viewers. 4. The real reason the show ended. Despite its steady ratings and loyal audience, Leave It to Beaver had to end in 1963. And the reason wasn't a failure. It was the decision of the boy who played Beaver himself. Jerry Mathers was about to enter junior high school and wanted to focus on his studies. He realized that filming and promotional activities would take up all his time and energy. He made a wise choice to leave the show at the height of its success. The producers considered continuing without him, but they quickly realized the show's soul was Beaver. Without him, it would lose all its charm and vitality. And so, after 6 seasons, an icon of American childhood came to a close. 3. Barbara Billingsley was typecast after the show. Barbara Billingsley, the perfect June Cleaver, struggled to find new roles after the show ended. She was typecast as the ideal mother. But in 1980, she had a major career breakthrough. She was cast in the comedy Airplane. She played a passenger who could speak jive to help 2 other passengers. When she read the script, she thought it was the craziest thing she had ever read. But she took the role. The role revitalized her career and brought her renewed recognition, proving she was more than just June Cleaver. 2. The show had a memorable final episode. The final episode of Leave It to Beaver was titled Family Scrapbook and aired on June 20th, 1963. Unlike most shows at the time, this finale was carefully crafted. June Cleaver discovers a family scrapbook while tidying up, and the family gathers to look through old photos and reminisce. It was a perfect way to celebrate their journey. A special highlight was the explanation for Beaver's nickname. Viewers finally learned that the name came from Wally, who as a child mispronounced his brother's real name, Theodore, as Tweeter, which later became Beaver. It was a perfect ending to an iconic show. Hugh Beaumont directed 23 episodes. He was the face of the show, but he was also its secret mastermind. In addition to playing Ward Cleaver, Hugh Beaumont directed 23 episodes of the series. He was behind many of the most subtle and touching moments, including the final episode, Family Scrapbook. Before the show, he had experience writing scripts and producing short films. He understood Ward's character perfectly and had a rare talent for storytelling. Behind the scenes, he would often step out of his acting role, camera in hand, to adjust shots and show the child actors how to live authentically in their roles. He was more than just an actor. He was a true storyteller who helped shape the series. So, there you have it. Leave It to Beaver, a show that seemed so ordinary on the surface, revealed strange and fascinating truths behind the scenes. From the first toilet on television to the heartbreaking secret of the ideal TV dad, this series is an incredible and true legend. Which of these 20 facts was your favorite? Did you have a personal memory connected to the show? Share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe to continue exploring the secrets behind classic TV shows.